Welcome to day 73 of the 5 a.m. Squat Club. And you want to know really why I wake up at 5 a.m.? It's not for abs, it's not for discipline. It's because I promised my little kids and my wife a better life. And this is the time that I can make it happen because life is busy. What we do every morning before the world wakes is we prime our minds, we prime our bodies, and we make progress towards our goals so that they have what we want for them. If you want to change, you want to make a better life for you and your kids, let's do it here. Let's go. So hi, if you haven't been here, I'm Adam. And I've been coaching health and fitness for over 25 years. And over the last 5 years, my mental health took a dive off a cliff. My gym got shut down. My world closed in around me. And I gave up, basically. Not time for that. I'm changing for my kids. That's what's important. Join me every morning. Let's make progress. This is changing my life. It'll do it for you too. So the format for today is as usual. We need to set ourselves up for success. So first starts with priming the mind. Then we will prime our bodies, warm up for our functional intensity today, which is going to be some, don't worry, I got scaling options for you. I've been doing this for a long time. Some handstand push-ups and some hang power cleans, but don't run away because I got you. Then we're going to focus our minds so that we can make progress on our goals. Simple, simple. First thing, come on down. We're opening up your hips, opening up your mind. Put your feet underneath your hips and come on down. If you need a counterbalance because the hips are a little tight, if you feel like you're falling backwards, the knees are coming in, knees out, grab a weight, hang out here. Let's go. We prime our minds every morning so that we move in the right direction, so that our thoughts are coming with us and not pulling us backwards. So I am responsible is our first mental rep. And the idea here is nobody is going to come and do it for me. If I want to get somewhere, if I want to make something happen for these kids, I'm not going to wait around. I am responsible. I need to do it. Let's go. I will choose patience, or today I will choose to be patient. And this is called my mindfulness practice. This is my, calm down my reactivity, so that I'm not showing those girls that, something happens and you freak out. It is ideally making time and space between stimulus and response so I can choose what I want calmly instead of reacting. I have all I need to succeed today. And this one's just like if you want something, you don't need to wait. You can take step one. You can make it happen now. Everything you need is there. I will focus on progress, not perfection. And I love this one, especially for this channel, because this is new. I don't have a lot of YouTube experience. And the key is just making some progress. I want to make one thing a little bit better every day. Sometimes it's more than one, but 1% progress. Because the end goal doesn't even matter. It's the process, it's the learning, it's the challenge that goes along with it that makes it important. And that you show those kids that if you want something, like, don't worry about the end goal, just work towards it. And the last one is I will choose gratitude, or I will be grateful, or I will recognize that there are amazing things in my life and stop dwelling on the negative. It's amazing how the perspective shifts when you stop looking at the negative and start focusing on the positive. You stop seeing the negative and you start seeing more positive. It's really actually true that you can rewire your brain and rewire your thoughts. So we'll say those one more time because repetition is king. I am responsible. Today I choose to be patient. I have all I need to succeed today. I will focus on progress, not perfection. I choose gratitude because I have so much to be grateful for, and so do you. Let's get it. Okay. Hips are starting to get open. Let's turn up the heat a little bit. If you live where I am, the heat is already up. It is very humid. But if you don't, well, either way, let's get warm. So warm up is coming up on the screen here. And let's prep. So hip flexors are getting warm here via some knee raises. Trying to keep the spine nice and neutral, not letting the hips go under. Then I'm going to go with some good mornings, just hinging at the hip. Imagine there's a rod through your hip. You're pushing your hips back to the wall, standing up nice and tall without losing that spinal position. I'm going to go with some reverse lunges or forward lunges, just getting down, starting to get the legs warmed up a little bit. I'm going to get some burpees, and this one is just get the blood flowing everywhere. You know, get the heart rate elevated a little bit, increase body temperature. So just get down, get up, and then, I'm talking a lot here, and then just some squats. So I'll get a few more in here first round. We'll do 2 rounds. I don't really count the numbers. You can see there's some numbers on the screen there, but we're just getting warm. And we're talking about how we care about our kids, but our actions speak louder than words. This is something that I've been recognizing a lot with myself, that there's no value in telling your kids something, right? They're not listening. They're listening. Sorry, that's the wrong thing to say. They're listening. They're paying attention. They're soaking it all up, even when you think they're not. But what I am saying is what you do affects them and trains them and indoctrinates them, whatever word you want to use, far more than what you say. So if I say to my girls, hey, like, this thing is important to me, this goal that I have, or this thing that I want to do for you or for my wife, if I say that I've got something that I want to do and it's important, but I don't act on it, I'm a hypocrite. I'm a liar. You know, I'm sure I've done a video, and I won't link it because I'm not good at that, but on under-promising and over-delivering. I think that is definitely the way you want to go about it. Anyways, you know, tell them, hey, I might get a thing done, or don't even say it, or say a smaller thing, or a step towards the thing, and then get the whole thing done and get a better response. But the point that I'm meandering away from here is that it's on me, right? If I want to, you know, I'm responsible. If I want a better life for myself, for my kids, for my family, if I want to reach some goals, I got to make it happen. I got to show them that the only way to make it happen is to take responsibility, take accountability, because nobody's going to do it for you. So I get to lead by example. I get to show them that this thing is for you. I'm going to go out of my way, get up early before you guys all do, you know, potentially add some discomfort to my life, but I'm going to do it for you. The other ways that I think about this and how beneficial this program is for you, but you for your kids. Let's talk, right? The first one, what we just did there, was our mental reps. And I'll talk about this more from a personal perspective, I guess, that, you know, I'm reactive. I see the world in black and white, which often leads to seeing the negative. I, you know, jump to conclusions. I'm tough to be around sometimes. Let's just put it that way. And the mental reps, the repeating to myself that I'm responsible, I am grateful, specifically those two, that, you know, I'm starting to rewire. And today I choose patience as well, obviously. That, you know, I can, in that moment where, say, I'm about to lose my patience, I remind myself, hey, like, the reason why I'm practicing these mental reps, telling myself that I can be patient, is for these girls. And I'm sure I've said this before, that this whole mental rep thing, that's what it's about. It's about when you're out there doing a thing that you could be grateful for, and you naturally wouldn't, you know, you'd find something to be upset about. But because you've been repeating this gratitude practice and this mental reps, you're able to see it, you're reminded in that moment how grateful you are. All right, I'm breathing hard. Let's do a little bit of specific warm-up, and then we'll talk about the workout. I'll talk more about this afterwards and how you need to be doing this to make yourself better for your kids. So we're going to be going into a version of a press today. So we'll get the shoulders a little bit more warmed up too. We'll just start with some arm circles. So I'm going to get maybe 10 backwards, 10 forwards. And we'll talk here. We're going to be going through I'm going to aim for a strict handstand push-up. But there's going to be different options of walking in there, or even just pressing dumbbell or holding the handstand. So Don't worry if that's not accessible. Now I'm just gonna get some arm presses. It's a good thing you're not here. You can't smell me. I could use a shower. Okay, so let's talk workout here. 2 movements, and I'm gonna show you the top level and then we can scale down, so don't run away. First one, strict handstand push-up. I'm gonna kick up to my handstand. Maybe not. I wanna be gentle on this, on this wall. I'm gonna lock up the body, contact the floor, press back out to a lockout. You know, I might get 5 of those every second minute, something like that. Option number 2, and we're gonna work our way down here from the top. Option number 2, well, here. A great option would be a wall walk. You're gonna start on the floor, and then you're gonna walk yourself up the wall, facing it, ideally to a place where, you know, your nose and your toes are the only things touching the wall. That's a good option. Another option would just be to kick up to a handstand and hold. But now the options without the wall, if you don't want to be upside down, here's a good option here. Put your feet up on a elevated surface. Get as vertical as you can. Come down, touch the floor, press back up. Once again, with the goal of being as vertical as possible. Another option would be just in a downward dog. Send the head forward and down, and then press up and back. And then a final option. I had a PVC in here, but I think the dog has ruined it. Oh, there it is. A final option could just be a press with a stick or a barbell, or a press with a dumbbell. If you do the single, mix it up so you get half and half. Second movement is gonna be a hang power clean. I'm gonna do it with the barbell, but I'll show you with the stick. I'm gonna hinge, jump, catch in the shoulders, stand. Show you one from the side. Hinge, jump, catch in the shoulders, stand. And this can be done with the barbell as I just demoed, or it can be done with a single weight between the knees, drive, catch, land, or 2 dumbbells between the knees, hinge, catch, stand. Same idea. So let's take this time, find out some weights, test them out, grab your warm-up, set up your space, get your water if you don't already. If you want some music, I will have some in here, but if you like your own, turn on your tunes. And if you're all done that, your homework is to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's to like the video if you haven't already. And comment below. You know, why are you doing this? For your kids. Okay, that weight feels nice. We'll see. This is probably gonna get sweaty. I'll need that chalk. Either way. So don't worry if, you know, if you're seeing these movements and this seems a little bit technical, you know, you're not used to this stuff. Don't worry. We'll always have scaling options. Every day is a different workout if you're new here. And you're gonna progress, right? I'm gonna show these options. I'm gonna show the different levels so that if you're interested, you can work your way up over time and eventually do those more complex technical variations of the movements. Let me know if you want in the comments there, if you want more technical warm-ups, more sorry, not warm-ups, but movement, description, and coaching. It's gonna come out super well. All right, let's do this. Make space. Okay, so I'm gonna go probably handstand push-ups first, aiming for, I don't know, maybe 5, and then something similar on the hang power clean as well. As usual, I like to kind of increase the reps as I go because first thing in the morning I'm not always ready, although I'm very sweaty. Increase them as I go, ideally not working more than 30 seconds per minute. Let's do this. All right, day 73, 5 a.m. squat club, strict handstand push-ups, hang power cleans. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. Start with 5 there. Surprised I'm not shoving this Smartie into my head. Oh, it's sweaty. Crazy humidity here. Cray. It's gonna get slippery. I know how much Chelsea is gonna love me using the chalk in here, but that bar is going flying otherwise. So, let's do it. Don't you turn off. Hey. 3, 2, 1. What was that, 6? Okay, we're on. That jacks the heart rate up, that one for sure. Feel free to check us out on TikTok, Instagram as well, and the website, 5amsquatclub.com. Join the email list. 3, 2, 1. Six. I think I'll keep that. Those will get tough. Those of you that joined, checked out the live yesterday, thank you. We're going to be doing lives Wednesdays and Fridays moving forward. Wednesdays and Friday live. So come join us. Or if you're not in our time zone, do it later. 5. Dripping. 3, 2, 1. Seven. I don't know if I'll increase that every round, but wow. Feel like a fan in here. Sweating a lot. Ten seconds. 3, 2. Those are getting hard. 6 again. Three, 2, 1. I think there's 8. Could be wrong. Six down, 4 to go. Kill it. Hey, dog. Wow. 10 seconds. Three, two, one. Oops. That was aggressive. Yes. Oh, it's so sweaty over here. We're dripping. Oh, it's foggy out there again. I'm making paste here. Keep my hands up so it doesn't drip on me. 10. Second last set. Hang power cleans. 3, 2, 1. I don't know if I'm counting right. Felt like 9. One more round of each. Oh my goodness. Holy hell. Oh jeez. 10. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, 7. One more. Maple, no. Go in there. Go in there for now. Oh, Maple. Please. Please go in. Go. Go. All right, last set. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Take a minute. Catch your breath. Holy hell. Oh my God. Might take a minute. Let's just keep moving around. Try not to sit still. Bring the heart rate down slowly. We'll get into a stretch here in a minute. Oh, that's uncomfortable. But obviously that's the point. Showing those kids that you know that if something's worth doing, that it could be uncomfortable. and that you're gonna need to work through it. And realistically, I was talking to somebody yesterday and he was doing something new and challenging. He was like, hey, I did it, but it wasn't comfortable. And I said, is anything worth doing comfortable? So we're demoing. We take that seriously to our kids. All right, let's just get into an easy shoulder stretch here. I'm gonna put my hands on here. You can do this on a chair or on a bench or on a bed. I'm gonna walk myself back so my hips are over my knees. And I'm just gonna drop the chest down. And we'll blab here for a minute. We'll do our moments of clarity. Excuse me. So once again, great job. The point here, I'll just go through our points, right? The moments of the mental reps we do in the morning, which I just spoke about, are setting my mindset towards my kids, making me less selfish, less reactive, better for them. It's all about them. Then we fire up the body. What are you doing? With some intensity. And the point here for our kids, twofold. One, we show them that hard work gets you the result that you want, right? As long as it's directed in the right direction. But hard work. And not only that, it shows them that you take your health seriously for them, right? Specifically here, I want to be able to be physically active for my kids. I want to be able to play with them. I want to be able to look strong, right? I want them to look at me as capable. Go as far as Superman, right? Like, their hero. So if I'm physically not strong, not healthy, falling apart, not taking care of myself, I'm number one, not a good example for them because they're going to do what you do. And number two, I'm not going to be able to be there for them and be strong for them. And then the last part, we can combine the two, moments of clarity and then homework. I've got goals. And I think what you'll realize is your goals are not your own, especially once you have kids, that you don't create goals for you create goals for them. And even if you think you're making a selfish goal, it's for them because everything is. So this moments of clarity allows us to focus on what's important, getting back to what matters, getting back to our goals. And then now, which is homework time, so don't you run away right now, it's homework time. Sit down and do that most important work towards the goal that you've created for them, right? For example, this YouTube channel is for them. It's for me, but to become a better version of myself for them. We're going to build this thing up. We're going to build a community. It's going to become a business that will support this family. So do it for them. Get off your butt if you're being lazy. Like, let's go. Make a less selfish decision, which is really what mine was about. And let's do it for them. So, reminders. We are live every Wednesday and Friday moving forward. So join us 5 a.m. or 4:45 Eastern time. Join us live. I want to see you here. I want to interact. Let's do it together. I'll be your training partner. Subscribe, like, comment, and share this. I've been getting comments about, hey, this is fantastic. This is changing my life. Let's pass it to other people. You know somebody else who could use it. And then lastly, enjoy your day. And let's see you tomorrow. 5 a.m. Squat Club. Love you guys. Still a little foggy out there. Looks like a beautiful morning though. Go get it. Have a good day.